Inside Salone Parliament this week, the only APC MP will attend Parliament sitting and not listen to a party position for boycott Parliament because of election concern them. Honorable Mohammed Bangura don't beg incompetent APC member of Parliament them for going to Parliament.
I'm going to make this appeal to the APC members of Parliament elect. Please come to Parliament, swear in to the oath of office, do your job as a member of Parliament.
As APC MP, they not in a Parliament for 4 sitting them now because of the party take decision for boycott Parliament sitting. The Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Dr. Abbas Bundu, don't quote section them that is Salone Constitution, where say if member of Parliament absent from sitting for 30 days, it go lost in seat. How this go be possible?
A PI system is difficult to get papers out easily. If these ones are out, the next one the list are qualified. It's a list system. See now, so are we going to solve this issue? It's not as easy as people are saying.
And Parliament don't approve, but over 40 people them, where President Julius Maada Bio been picked for serve as minister and deputy minister now in government. Although some other APC members of Parliament then continue for boycott all the sitting them na Parliament. What in this mean?
It means say Parliament they on track procedurally, but politically there is a legitimacy issue. Of course, we don't see the opposition don't miss out in the confirmation hearings. They don't miss out in the approval, except Mohammed Bangura. And significantly, where they miss out on, that was the fourth sitting, which I received leader of government business table, the ECSL annual report for 2022.
Hello and welcome to the program IRN Inside Salone Parliament, where they meet you from the independent radio network IRN, partner radio station them all over the country. We IRN Salone Facebook and YouTube channel and self with online partner Gbla TV online. Me Natiana Alpha. IRN Inside Salone Parliament now special weekly current affairs program where IRN they focus on things where they happen inside Salone Parliament. As we they bring you near to Parliament and self Parliament they come near to you. Welcome back. And if you just the January, this now IRN Inside Salone Parliament, where they meet you from all the IRN partner radio station them all over the country. We IRN Facebook page and YouTube channel, and we online partner Gbla TV online. Now we dey go inside the program proper. Tuesday, July 25, the Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Dr. Abbas Bundu, don't want the APC member of Parliament for go take their seats at the well of Parliament before it go be too late for them. We parliamentary producer Gbla been there at Parliament and put this report together.
Tuesday, July 25, 2023, marked the number 3 sitting for the 6th Parliament of the Second Republic. Outside the work of Parliament, they carry on, although APC MP them still not great for mass foot na Parliament, with the exception of Honorable Mohammed Bangura. We not been great listen to in party position for boycott Parliament, as we see him now in one green at the opposition aisle at the well of Parliament.
Today we shall start the process of approving nominees of His Excellency the President for appointment of ministers and deputy ministers who will become members of the executive.
Parliament don't begin approve different people. With President Julius Maada been picked this bientem for being minister and deputy minister them. We make the Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Dr. Abbas Bundu, been described this sitting as important. But as APC MP them, still not great for take them sit na the well of Parliament, except Honorable Mohammed Bangura, make the Speaker of Parliament seize the opportunity for inform the public, say he still reserved the APC MP them sits them at the well.
There are 54 seats to my left, reserved exclusively for those members elect I repeat, there are 54 seats to my left,
reserved exclusively for those members elect of the All People's Congress Party, APC, who are yet to present themselves to the House to take their seats. Like all of you, they too have been duly elected or declared elected by the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone. And apart from Honorable Mohamed Bangura, who has taken his seat, all the other 53 members are yet to do so. I want to take this opportunity to specially acknowledge the presence in the chamber of the Honorable Mohamed Bangura.
As you dey hear, the Speaker of Parliament praised Honorable Mohamed Bangura for wey e no listen to im party position for boycott Parliament, and this praise been ring bell na the well of Parliament as other MP dem from the ruling bench give Honorable Mohamed Bangura big clap. And the Speaker of Parliament carry on for advise APC MP them for calm na Parliament and not continue with them party position for boycott Parliament, because according to the Speaker, if them do so, they not go fine for them party and save the country. We make a call on the APC MP them tranga one for go na Parliament and not allow for make them party day under greedy people. We just dey think for themselves, and we in fact them temp and politics don't pass.
I therefore want to appeal to those eminent citizens to whom I have referred to step up to their sense of national duty and not allow their party to be hijacked again by a small band of greedy, selfish, and self-seeking politicians whose era is already well past and spent.
Honorable Dr. Abbas Chernobundu make am clear say this term now pan politics for vex and waka comot Parliament and not for go Parliament because you not glad with something, not a pay, and carry on for say you as politician we not agree take part pan government like waiting the APC they do so now, not for vex if other people decide for your future.
Walkouts and boycotts are political tools of yesteryears. They no longer have value and relevance, and they are no longer fit for purpose in this 21st century of participatory democracy. The truth of the matter is palpably simple. If you withdraw yourself from participating in the process of decision-making, then you should not be angry when others who agree to participate decide for you and your destiny. Even worse, if you think foreigners from outside Africa have a right to come again to our country to help you take control of our governance or anything else that is not your entitlement under our own sovereign laws, then you are still living in the dark ages of colonialism.
The Speaker of Parliament been finally dropped the big bomb where he quote paragraph E of subsection 1 of section 77 of the 1991 Constitution and the standing orders 77(2)(a), where he say member of Parliament will lose in seat if he absent from Parliament for 30 days without a better excuse. This make Honorable Dr. Abbas Chernobundu been call on the APC MP them for go Parliament and take them seat quick one before it go too late for them.
The reality of the world in which we live today has changed. The new reality is clearly prescribed in the provisions of paragraph E of subsection 1 of section 77 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone. Act number 6 of 1991. That provision states, and I quote, "A member of Parliament shall vacate his seat in Parliament if he is absent from sittings of Parliament for such period and in such circumstances as may be prescribed in the rules of procedure of Parliament." End of quote. That provision of the Constitution is further amplified in SO 77-2A of the Standing Orders of this Parliament. And again I quote, "Any member who without good cause during any session is absent from the sittings of Parliament on a number of days amounting to an aggregate period of 30 days shall vacate his seat." End of quote. Honorable members, so this is my message, the message I have for you today. It is addressed more particularly to the eminent citizens of our land who have been duly elected as members of this noble house and who are members of the APC party. I appeal to all of them to see reason and to step up and in consonance with their sense of national duty to come and take their seats in the chamber to which they have been rightly and properly elected to represent their people before it is too late.
But as all this they be, the APC party still stick to them position, not for take part in any form of governance from the local council them to parliament. After we them raise serious concern them for sake of the June 24th general election, we not come out in them favor. It's still not clear yet if the APC MP them will still tin up by them party position for continue for boycott parliament or not. And it's same way so not clear if the leadership of parliament will take action by the APC MP them if them fail for attend sitting for the next 30 days according to the law. For IRN Inside Salone Parliament, Mina Gbla.
Plenty thank you to the parliamentary producer Gbla. The program na IRN Inside Salone Parliament. Don't forget say you dey get we na all we IRN partner radio station them, IRN Facebook page and YouTube channel, and we online partner Gbla TV online. We dey continue with the program. Outside Parliament do approve but over 40 people them where President Julius Maada Bio been pick for serve as minister and deputy minister na in government. Although almost all the other APC MP them continue for boycott the sitting them the parliament. How this possible? Well, for this and other development at the Salone Parliament, let me join Melvin Tijan Mansare, when a parliamentary analyst and political commentator.
Of course, this now the second week in the life of the new parliament, now the 6th parliament. And inside the 6th parliament, first day in the first week, we don't see the election of the speaker, but before that, we don't see induction. And of course, we don't see the election of the speaker, deputy speaker, we don't see the announcements of appointment committee, committee on supervision, committee on selection. And of course, we don't see the announcements of the SLPP leadership. We see we get new 3 position them, the likes of Honorable Tawa as Deputy Chief Whip 2, Honorable Veronica Kadisise as Chief Whip 1, and of course, Honorable Simon Lamina as Deputy Leader of Government Business 2. That don't pass in the first week. The second week, we see also the committee on appointment being get the 3rd hearing. Usai first, then we don't confirm 13 presidential opportunities when are basically primary ministers of, let's say, finance, chief minister and others. And as late as Thursday, we see the confirmation of another 29, with total a number of 42 presidential nominees, ranging from ministers, deputy ministers, and heads of some MDs like the NIA and former NATSCOM. So far, massive. And the process, well, don't not forget to say APC not did, although one APC member did. And we see during the sitting and then at the appointment committee, public hearing, it be open to journalists them, other people in the public, them be day, and we'll be sitting and then be long tete. Some of them will last up to 10 o'clock net, others than 9. And because of one, the number boku, but also MP they want for ask some critical question them with some of the nominees them they get for take time for the response to. But also we see some nominees they not be submit complete documents, we them be standing down and asking back for out the documents. The likes of the Francis Ben Kefala will not be submitting bank statements. But later, I be made to understand that he furnished the committee with that. So it was quite scrupulous and even strong. But the issue there remains, the APC not be ready. But one of the members be ready when honorable member Ngora. What does this mean? It means say Parliament they on track procedurally, but politically there is a legitimacy issue. Of course, we don't see the opposition don't miss out in the confirmation hearings. They don't miss out in the approval, except one member Ngora. And significantly where they miss out on. That was the fourth sitting. Also, we see the leader of government business table, the ECSL annual report for 2022. That now important documents where if APC forbid them for don't move emotion, say let them debate that report. Because then debate them, then they will get insight into how the election go, almost being there for an ECSL, waiting at the challenges and all that. But now it's a missed opportunity because they're not there. So to the APC themselves, let them not forget the bottom line remains, in as much as then they say the election is not credible and legitimate, though legal in my opinion, but then serve the decision for abstain, not even boycott, it gets legitimacy issue. Now so the people let me tell them where the facts for sure saying that the people and tell them that now one. But also where the opinion pool and where the minutes of the meeting, almost like the member them, almost consultation and engagement them do for say that people and still not go to government. Because that decision, they don't forget section 35 of the constitution say subsection 1, it says political parties that they exist for shape the political willingness of the people. If the people don't express their will in an election, and you can now say because of they feel say the election not transparent, tabulation get problem, ECSL not give them the big issue, the breakdown data, so they not go participate. Whether they win, whether they lost, I think say nobody know they really win and lost in this. So looking ahead, we expect the supplementary budget for Canada Parliament by Monday, and of course there are still hearings going on. We are in for see more confirmation.
That's now Melvin Tijan Mansare, parliamentary analyst and political commentator. As plenty APC MP them not take part, but for sitting them now at the well of Parliament, for sake of way them boycott Parliament. The Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Dr. Abbas Cherno-Bundu, don't quote section then at the Salone Constitution, where say if any MP absent from Parliament for 30 days, he will lose in seat. We make it warn the APC member of Parliament them for take their seats to Parliament before it go be too late. But what really the speaker mean? Rashid Dubuya Esquire, now lawyer and political analyst, he explained more to the parliamentary producer Abdullah Gbla inside this interview.
So the constitution very clear on absence, and of course the standing orders are clear. But remember, it's not so clear as then people in the talk about parliament or parliamentarians, because I mean if you get good reason not for be present, all right, perhaps then will be looking to. So who determines what is the good reason for be absent? Who determines that? Is it the speaker or is it a judicial decision and the like? So me no they escalate. It's something we can handle in a very quieter and very reasonable approach. Somebody is not happy and is expressed his unhappiness. Can we together agree that ECSL publish that data and save this trouble? These are the only things we can. Let's meet halfway and then see what we can do.
In this same question, of course, the Speaker quotes section 77, subsection 1, paragraph E inside the 1991 Constitution.
Yes.
And also the standing order 77, 2A, where it say MP go lost in seats.
Yes.
If you not go to Parliament for 30 days in total, we don't put all the two of them together, where they side by side. How you think this will be possible?
Yes, well, law has say if they lost their seat, will it still? Remember, we are in a PI system, so if they force people also we appear for be elected based on the list, lost their seat. So what does that mean? It means automatically the second people automatically are qualified. A PI system is difficult to get papers out easily. If these ones are out, the next one on the list are qualified. It's a list system. See now, so are we going to solve this issue? It's not as easy as people are saying. Because if I'm like the first past the post, you will say, okay, this man is out, is out. It's a PR system. Somebody is dying, somebody is vacant. The next person on the list automatically emerges. So I want to see a situation where if this is going to be triggered, what will it in the court of the PR system? What is that going to mean? So that mean, I'm say the law and seats all abandoned, or
law
are we going to the
for
second?
this kind of situation?
That's the point in a PR context. So say we didn't
It don't ever happen, or than the first in this way they happen.
Yes, so it's possible to happen, but maybe also on a PR system. Because the PR system
about the PR.
Yeah, the PR is about a list system where if one person lost a seat in parliament, you come to the next person on the list.
And people in the way they wait, people in there on
yes.
time.
So I wonder
from the
if
APC, even to the SL people.
Yes, I wonder if all of these people now, 30 days elapses and they lost their seat, what is their effect? The effect is we go to the second people on the list. According to the PI system.
We except if the APC side and APC passing again.
Yes, except if they have another interpretation about it. So again, these are the things. So to me, as a CSO, not bring a look for ways we can get a whole constitutional hula baloo and then create a whole deadlock in our governance system. Then tell the happen so there discussion what happen so and get us want mind the peace and stability of the nation.
We see another call we come out from Honorable Mohamed Bangura.
Yes.
Of course, in party position, say leader not going to parliament. You know, look to that, you go to parliament.
Yes.
Now he didn't parliament. In the call on the party now, in company now for going to parliament. How you see this call?
Yes. So yeah, I mean it's okay. Mohamed Bangura na person way getting your own right for make a call or not for make a call, and he get right for also go as he claims say in the doing out of national duty and the constitution. In fact, we in my opinion make am very clear say make APC not touch Mohamed Bangura, but they never can go to court because he go open a whole legal battle. Remember, APC already they forget for Canada court. This any touch of Mohamed Bangura go be there at the court.
By force.
That's also when they forget, and they will create a whole lot of tension, and we go have to distract them for a whole long time. So left arm, if Nigeria choose, no problem. You can have that way of discipline him down the line, but don't touch him now because the government wants him there, and that will trigger a whole legal battle that will last for several years. And so that's our call. And if he believes what he's doing is okay as far as he's concerned, let the electorate deal with him. I will argue, and not necessarily the party.
So finally, what do you think say for be solution to this issue from a civil society standpoint?
Yes. So first, dialogue is the way out. I'm not seeing that happening these days. Parliament is not making the move. The government is not doing much as so people will say yes, it happened. We're not seeing Inter Council also taking the lead. We're not seeing CSOs. We're not seeing even the international community. So we are in a deadlock. But we are thinking of something as young people. And by God's grace, next week, we are trying to put a plan out there to see how we can interface at the very least with some of these key actors and start raising the agenda for perhaps a national approach in dealing with this issue. So we, the young ones, are going to challenge them. We'll be interfacing with APC stakeholders, SLP stakeholders, the parliament, and other key stakeholders in the body politic and see how we'll put them down. We'll talk about this generally and fair solution, including ECSL. So in the report 07 to ECSL, we can very clearly say ECSL was wrong in many respects. They not count now the district entirely got the district. It's wrong. The law say from the polling station you can have the districts, you can't certify, and you move them to the regional. Same thing happened before it to the national. Then now you pull the result, but that was not done. Even the CCSL report week more recently, then clearly we can say yes, it was not done, and now they don't undermine the entire process. So the publication of the result is something that is we all for agree on. So tomorrow let episode kind of power our opposition, then do the same thing. So we'll find for we all. So let we all call on this for just publish this. It can be the beginning of the healing process. And then let's see if APC will work in parliament, we'll say, okay, APC, what do you want again? They have published the issue. If you want to challenge now, then go to court. But you have to now go to parliament. I think publishing the issue should not be an issue, should not really all this thing. The other day we hear from them now they say they get the result, but they don't publish them. They will do it when they want for them. That is not how we govern, as an institution of integrity. You can't say I have the data, I will not publish it, until I feel so. No. It's essential for do the right thing. It's now a call from even international partners and observers then we do the election. They will not see Qatar Center, the EU, all the call statement and publish the data by polling
Even
stations.
the
All right?
US embassy.
Yes. So
Join the call.
not just APC no more. And again, this is the biggest fight we have to deal with as well.
That's not lawyer Rashid Dumbuya as he be end that interview there with the producer Abdullah Gbla. The program na IRN Inside Salone Parliament and me na Tiana Alpha. And as Ina the only APC member of parliament for 10 parliament sitting and do other parliament work, Honorable Mohammed Bangura don't beg incumbent APC member of parliament them for going to parliament and do their work. We producer Abdullah Gbla gets more and now report.
In a nutshell, colleagues, members of parliament, we have a job to do. And I want to particularly
Honorable Mohammed Bangura been take the floor at the Well of Parliament Tuesday, July 25, 2023 for round up the debate for sake of the approval of different minister them with President Julius Maada Bio been pick this bientem. As Honorable Bangura are the only APC MP where they now in Parliament after all in other 53 company APC MP them not agree come yet na Parliament because of them party position for boycott Parliament. It been take the part of acting leader of the opposition.
the people of this country are facing poverty. Every day and then they went to bed, woke up, different prices. Different prices. We in this world, as a parliament, we have done our best to pass laws with you, Minister. We see the Finance Act here being amended. We reduce taxes, but yet still, a bag of rice has been sold for over 700,000. So, what that tells you, it speaks on the issue of price control. We know that most of these issues that we are now facing as a country has international connection. It has international connection, like the Ukraine. But some of them, we need to face them, Mr. Ministers. We need to face them head on. The people have voted for us. We members of parliament. They have voted for the president. They have voted for the SLPP government. Now we need to vote for them.
As this na enforce them for talk na the well of the 6th Parliament, Honorable Mohammed Bangura take part inside this approval debate with stronger confidence and talk like the opposition leader. Even the first seat where Honorable Mohammed Bangura Sidompan, na the one where the opposition leader King Sidom, and the term where it take for talk, self show say it acts like opposition leader, and Honorable Mohammed Bangura self been make him clear.
I am the acting leader.
Although he not get the blessing of him party for even mass foot na parliament, Honorable Mohammed Bangura make these remarks. We want SLPP MP been try for ambogam through undertone as he be the round up the debate from the opposition side when they work with the opposition leader can do all time with debates can do at the well of parliament. And during this term, Honorable Mohammed Bangura seized the opportunity for call on incumbent APC MP them for come join them na parliament for do them work as member them of parliament.
I'm going to make this appeal to the APC members of parliament elect. Please come to parliament, swear in to the oath of office, do your job as a member of parliament. That is what you are elected for, what you are voting for. I know for sure that we have challenges. We have questions about the elections. But please, let the politicians outside Parliament deal with that. Let we, the members of Parliament, come to Parliament and do our job. So it's my plea.
Honorable Mohamed Bangura carry on for call on the Speaker of Parliament for use in office for lead negotiation for make APC MP them come back na Parliament.
It is no secret, Mr. Speaker, that the country is deeply divided, particularly these elections. It's deeply divided. And I want you to use your good office as Speaker of the House of Parliament. You to champion the peace negotiation directly, wherein we can bring both the APC and the government to the table.
This request from Honorable Mohamed Bangura come just after the Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Dr. Abbas Chernobundu, don't want the APC MP them tranga one for come take them sit them at Parliament before it go be too late for them.
The new reality is clearly prescribed in the provisions of paragraph E of subsection 1 of section 77 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, Act number 6 of 1991. That provision states, and I quote, "A member of Parliament shall vacate his seat in Parliament if he is absent from sittings of Parliament for such period and in such circumstances as may be prescribed in the rules of procedure of Parliament." That provision of the Constitution is further amplified in SO 77-2A of the Standing Orders of this Parliament. And again I quote, "Any member who without good cause during any session is absent from the sittings of Parliament on a number of days amounting to an aggregate period of 30 days shall vacate his seat."
But how Honorable Mohamed Bangura they feel now for be the only APC MP for the Parliament?
Well, Gbla, I don't feel okay 100% because Nami one great. I said this to APC. Many take a look back to how the political representation began at this well. They said far way back, we get 5 seats. We did extremely well. Then we go 25 seats. We did remarkably well. Now we have 54 seats. We are going to do tremendous things. I said to them, come, let we engage the SLP now the well of Parliament. May the politicians outside engage them outside. But we get a job for them.
You talk to them publicly. Somebody
Yes.
go say, now you party. Why you for don't do that privately or go na party level? Una go discuss this.
I did both. I did talk to them privately. I did talk to them back publicly.
Now they talk privately.
I did talk to them privately.
What is the engagement or what is progress with the
Well,
engagement?
it's the same engagement that I declared to them. See, let us go to Parliament. Let us go to Parliament. Let us go to Parliament. We need laws in this country.
Then go listen
We
you.
need better laws.
Then go listen you. They don't listen you.
Say for example, my brother, if you be there at the appointment committee, you see what me your role particularly be there at the appointment committee. So if you will not be there or me not there, you know, I'm not able to play that role there. I always say tell them, I say we are not working for the SLPP. We are working for the people of this country. So come to Parliament, let us do the job.
You think so? Then go listen you.
Well, I hope so. I hope so.
It's still not clear if the Speaker or leadership of Parliament will grant the request we Honorable Mohamed Bangura make and it's still not clear yet if the APC MP them go listen to them comping Honorable Mohamed Bangura or even get plan for come back na parliament and take them seats them inside the 6th parliament as them still pin pan them position for boycott parliament and other elected position them because of serious concern them wouldn't raise for sake of the June 24th general election. For IRN Inside Salone Parliament and Gbla TV Online, Mina Abdullah Gbla.
Plenty thanks to our producer Abdullah Gbla for that report. Well, I had the program IRN Inside Salone Parliament go left for today, Saturday, July 29, 2023. Plenty thanks to our executive producer Ransford Wright, we parliamentary producer Abdullah Gbla, and so you will take your time for listening to the program through we IRN partner radio station and all about the country. You will watch me live on IRN Facebook page and the YouTube channel, and same way so to Gbla TV online. So till next week, we go bring you another program of IRN Inside Salone Parliament. Me Natiana Alpha, they say tata.